Boom bang 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 pandemic do it. Welcome. Well, this morning, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button for us. We have some very interesting topic. You know what I mean? This morning we have the government of Jamaica break silent about the whole entire SSL and the $14 million per month, which while Mr. Holness, they're talking fuckery, bro. Why we have to pay SSL 14 million per month to keep SSL running? Mr. Holness, better you tell you that that's your company and you want to invest back some money in the company to keep it running. You understand what I mean? I did a video on the entire thing already before. We don't even need an oil company in Jamaica. What are we doing with an oil company in Jamaica? We don't have any oil in Jamaica. What are we doing with an oil company in Jamaica where Jamaican have to pay $14 million per month to keep this oil company running because of investigation? So why we have to pay $14 million per month to keep investigation going when we have the fraud squad? We have the resource back home to handle the fraud that taking place in SSL. Why not do it just like how any other country will do it, going inside SSL, seize all equipment, and then bring it forward to the fraud squad and let the fraud squad do the work from there? Mr. Holness, you're talking fuckery. Mr. Holness, you're talking fuckery, and you're doing fuckery with our hard tax-paying Jamaican money. Remember, we have teachers migrating. We have people back home need attention. That 40 million could do a whole lot of string, bro God. Bro God, what you telling us doesn't make any sense. You understand what I mean? You need to go back in the giant board and do back this thing all over again. You understand what I mean? Because basically you're doing fuckery, brother man. You're telling that we Jamaican have to pay $14 million per month to keep SSL running so you could keep the investigation running. So why we have a fraud squad back home? And the fraud squad is to deal with fraud. So what SSL produce to Jamaica? And it's fraud Jamaican SSL produce to Jamaica. So why we go and pay SSL to keep running so they can actually pull down them steps or reframe or wipe the tracks will lead to the money? How you going to reframe that money when they are there working with the same equipment and covering up their tracks and your tracks? Mr. Holness are doing fuckery, but it's not only me alone out here as Jamaicans seeing what they're doing. You understand what I mean? There's a young man where truth, whenever I hear a Jamaican speak so passionate yet, I'ma feel the presence, I'ma feel the power of what the youth are trying to say, because me myself can't put my mind around the whole entire situation of what Mr. Holness telling us, what the Prime Minister of Jamaica telling us. And to all that young man, to the voice of the young man, we're going to play that clip. But first, we're going to make you guys listen to what the Prime Minister have to say, and then we're going to play the young man clip. And this young man is a young man who will go Dance Me TV, go and keep a very close eye on. You know what I mean? We're going to update you guys with whatever the killer come out with. Whatever plan the killer have, we're going to upgrade you guys to it fullness. You understand what I mean? The killer touched some very valuable point, especially the DPP point. You understand what I mean? You guys doing bullshit down there, but anyway, take...
Are we being held accountable and not those governing that corrupt entity?
The government of Jamaica will not be in any way taking on any debt of any private institution that has failed. We are not going to bail out any private institution that has failed. We went through FinSAC and we are determined not to repeat that in any way, shape or form. But the public is also asking that this matter be thoroughly investigated, and the government made a commitment to thoroughly investigate the matter. It is one of those conundrums, because in order for the matter to be thoroughly investigated, even with the FIB and with the appointment of a special investigator to deal with this matter, and with the regulatory authorities also supervising, the truth is that we need the staff of SSL to keep the computer systems up and running. We need the staff of SSL to maintain the records. It would be a far more expensive exercise if SSL were to close and the investigators on their own having to try and piece together the puzzle. So I think the Minister of Finance found himself in this quandary where, having known my very strong position that we are not bailing out any company, having now to see to it that the infrastructure to facilitate the investigation, which the public would want to see come to some conclusion, that we ended up having to pay for, but only a short time, the maintenance of the staff. None of this is going to the principals of SSL or indeed to anyone who had invested in SSL. This is primarily just to keep the operation there, which is necessary to facilitate the investigation. I just wanted to emphasize that. So my point is that I feel just like how everyone feels in the public, that the principals of SSL or people who invest there, the public is not going to pay for that. But what the public would want to see is that we are able to track and trace and recover the funds that have been defrauded and have it returned to the people who were defrauded of their funds. And that is the cost of actually.
Good morning, Jamaica. People are coming and ask me how comes me not talk about the $14 million. Well, so we dirty nasty, dirty government. I go take up, I'm going to give dirty SSL. And when you talk like this, the Christians and they don't want to hear. The moment you start use the word dirty and think and drunko. Come on, my mother don't want me because Andrew is drunko. Andrew, you're drunko. You and the dirty minister, security minister, the finance minister, all of them. Wicked! Wicked! Sick stomach! Well, you know who me across this morning? Me not across the parliamentarians, because they've been robbing. They've been rape without condom for years. And Jamaicans, who have strength for one another. Who get up. Who did that kill on the neighbor. Who did that, bus gun, who light fire. Who do all kind of things, who chat mad, who go on bad. Who not bad, who damn coward. Who not coward. Because politicians should have freed. Politicians should be scared to make them a decision in Jamaica. $14 million every month to give SSL. Well, rob so much people. Why? Why are you protecting? This is not a government institution. It's a private institution. Private institution where common people are coming and regular Jamaicans can't get into. Because that's where the elites on the drunk keep on the money and wash on the dirty money. Let me tell you this, You see, me, I gotta be a martyr for Jamaica. So I send on the bad man friend them, send everybody. I send them. Because I need to understand that there are Jamaicans who have had enough. Me, I'm one of them who have had enough. Me sick and tired of Me sick. It teaches them. When put out a report of having over 850 and teacher resign this year. I'm only concerned. You know what I'm concerned? Oh, let us employ our 6th form students. That shouldn't even come out of your mouth. Favor Williams. You are busy every day dressed up in a fancy, nasty, dirty thinking clothes. I go to parliament and beat and drop. And I raise and I give myself a 200 and 300% increase. And the principal them, when I get the 200% increase, them now come out and talk. And the high-ranking police, them want to pay off. They keep the foot soldier them quiet. Want to pay off high-ranking police. Want to pay off principal. Want to pay off the dirty judge them. Want to even want to increase. Want to increase the DPP time. Want to increase that time because I know that I want to judge them will come on a nastiness. Because I want to never forget prison. Because she Enzinga King when the police who had cut off Enzinga King, the Rasta girl here. They were talking about no charge. When the dirty farmer, Minister of Agriculture, did break the no movement here with them friends of my bus champion, you the DPP talk about no charge. When the woman, the speaker of the house, when she did that, she had dirty garbage for the roadside, the speaker of the house, you DPP, you para, and you talk about no charge, and everything no charge, and this is the person who want to talk about retirement age needs to lengthen, so that she can't turn in if go and do the dirty work. You see, on the dirty liar find them, on the dirty police, on the dirty politician, we sick of drunk. We can't find the money to pay them. We can't find 14 million to get thinking SSL. All the things on for be angry. All the things on for Black Road. All the things on for Light Fire. Yo, let me tell you this, you know. You don't know me, you know. You don't know me, you know. You don't know me. And me, you're willing for dead for Jamaica. You don't approve of dirty thinking, mining, backside mining people, them. You have to go for the whole country. I'll be a hole left in the earth's surface, some gigantic hole, and people don't understand the seriousness of it. Because the further you dig, the closer you get to water, yeah? The further you dig, closer you get to water. So any earthquake come here, so Manchester done, Senton done. We not think, we not use on our head. And you know why it hurt me? Because Jamaica don't benefit from nothing. We don't sell out the whole country. If you people couldn't take up Duns River and take up everything we will sell, nothing left here. I want to still a rob. And I promise prosperity. We don't drunk. We don't tired. Let me tell you something. You see, if we're in the Middle East, that's what I say, all the Jamaicans, we can chat off in the face. I'm about to look bad. I'm going to this. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to this. We're not going to shut up for the friend, them, man. We're not going to shut up for regular Jamaican citizens. I just them alone a lot of strength. We're going to make politicians come on and sweet cheese them up and show thinking money in the pocket. And force the entire country to turn criminals. One of the youth never walk with them pants other than batty because they don't work. And dig out their hand, make every freaking day. Because there are no factories. There's no work. 45% are putting them will graduate this year. Carried! And then graduate. 45% carried! And you have time to casually get up until we say, who never get SSL $14 million a month and teaching them money. Yo, I last one this. We don't get no more. And PMP, we don't drunk. Opposition, my goal in here, your friend them up there. We don't know, say, when Andrew Wallace said 200%, he went on the thump office behind closed doors and say, yo, we like it, but you're real dog. You think we don't know, say, thump office one? Me did God, me remember one time I invite one group and we used to sing with. When me in a church. And we do a prayer breakfast. Portia sings we did invite you and we go. And after we go up a bigger sauce for the kippy. It's when the prayer breakfast done. I first time I wake up in a Jamaica, never forget it. About 12 years ago. You hear me telling you? You know what happened? We see PMP and Labour Right. I hug up and laugh and chat. And you know what instantly hit me? Jamaicans on with the road. I kill off one another. For them they drunk already. Whenever you are a politician killing another politician in Jamaica, one politician never got prison and a Jackson it. Because in thief, a farm worker them money. The same farm worker them right now are complaining about bad conditions. I want to make it that little one about him go off Canada and him not see nothing wrong. Because of the camp got one nice facility. Jamaicans over there suffer. Right now Jamaica should not go foreign. Fear work in a farm work. When we have so much farm out there, we share a farm. We import more than we export. We don't do nothing for the country. We don't do plans for the country. Every goddamn wanna get up and I beg IMF, I beg World Bank, I beg all kind of people. Wanna beg. Jamaicans can't open a business because every business here is for China. Wanna sell out to me in port, so China control it, so China can bring in anything in our country for free. And the black man like me and the others who want to do business, we have to carry and pay 100% tax. And when we can't, so when we do markup, we can't compete with the Chinese because we know free grade in our business. And people now connect the dots. And when a man like me talk, we don't want to send we don't better send the whole friggin' army. You know what me tell you now? Me, I'm going to be a martyr for Jamaica. Me, Nelson Mandela for Jamaica. Me, Marcus Garvey for Jamaica. Big up all our movement them. NDM, the of Jamaica, Marcus Garvey movement, PPP, all of them. We collectively will be taking back this country. And Jamaican, if you know, una hear from me, we are now one. Most of the oppositions, we are going to go for the ballot box because see one EPA are different names. We have now joined forces. Uno, we are more powerful than you think. And watch we. But what? Every Jamaican! What's in every day?